Conservatism, as the name suggests, tries to conserve traditional values in Western culture. Conservatives usually promote the nuclear family-organized religion, the military, and property rights. Countries where conservatism is prominent include the United States, Republican Party, United Kingdom, Conservative Party, and Poland, Law and Justice Party. Liberalism is usually cited as the dominant ideology in modern history. It usually likes that every single individual has his own rights, that the government has to be approved by its own people, and that everyone should be treated the same way before the law. It also likes free markets, elections between multiple political parties, a separation of powers into different branches of the government, a separation of religion from the government, a set of fundamental values written in the Constitution: privacy rights, freedom of speech, freedom of the press, freedom of assembly, and freedom of religion. Countries that follow liberalism include Canada, France, and Germany. Moderatism likes to stay within what is called the Overton window, which is the range of policies politically acceptable to the mainstream population. In most cases, moderates are apolitical, which means that they don't care, but they have a little bit of knowledge about politics. Countries where moderatism is common include Sweden, Switzerland, and Belgium. Capitalism is an economic system based on the private ownership of the means of production and their operation for profit. The central characteristics of capitalism are private property, free exchange, competition, division of labor, and social cooperation. Countries with strong capitalist economies include the United States, Japan, and South Korea. Socialism. There are many types of socialism, making this an umbrella term. In the classical sense, socialism advocates for worker-owned means of production, workplace democracy, and high taxation on the wealthy. In modern times, it supports democratic self-management and the nationalization of key industries. Countries with socialist policies include Sweden, Norway, and Denmark. Syndicalism, a branch of socialism, emphasizes the unionization of workers and the formation of decentralized worker organizations known as syndicates. It supports achieving socialist goals through strikes and direct action. Historically, syndicalism has been influential in Spain and Italy. Corporatism advocates organizing society into different sectors such as agriculture, military, and engineering, with individuals assigned roles based on their skills and interests. Countries that have followed corporatist models include Italy under Mussolini and Portugal under Salazar. Libertarianism prioritizes individual liberty and seeks to minimize government intervention. It advocates for free markets, personal autonomy, and limited state power. Countries with strong libertarian movements include the United States and Switzerland. Communism is centered around common ownership of the means of production, distribution, and exchange that allocates products to everyone in society based on need. Communist countries include China, Cuba, and North Korea. Feminism aims to define and establish the political, economic, personal, and social equality of the sexes. Feminist movements are prominent in many Western countries, including the United States, Canada, and Sweden. Anarchism is an ideology that advocates for a society without rulers or constituted authority with a focus on the notion of freedom. Historically, anarchism has been active in Spain and Ukraine. Environmentalism is a term used to represent a range of ideologies that fall under the belief that nature should be a significant factor in deciding public policy. Countries leading environmental efforts include Germany, Sweden, and New Zealand. Populism focuses on appealing to a large number of people and their sensibilities. Populist movements have been seen in the United States, Brazil, and Hungary. Republicanism is a political ideology that opposes hereditary rule, such as monarchies, and instead supports a system where leaders are chosen through elections. In a republic, the government is accountable to the people, and power is usually divided among different branches to prevent any one group from becoming too powerful. Republicanism often emphasizes democracy, the rule of law, and individual rights. Republican governments exist in the United States, India, and France. Fascism promotes unity and strength under a centralized authority, often through nationalistic and militaristic means. Historical fascist states include Nazi Germany and Fascist Italy. Nazism is a form of fascism that incorporates racist and nationalist ideology. Nazi Germany, 1933 to 1945, is the most infamous example of this ideology in practice.